this should be a tune-up match for Envy, right? Like, let's be honest. You've got JhoW on LAN for the first time in the new roster. Can El Diablo perform the same way that he does online?
Ooh.
So far, so good, but a great response from NTK and from Heat.
Yeah, they've pushed up fantastically. I love the way they're waiting around, seeing how much Envy will push. You got to watch the first few pitches come through. If you're just swinging at everything, you're never going to know the precedent your opponent is setting. Just a few shots from JhoW there as he looks to keep the pressure with FNS.
Now, Victor has wrapped his way back. He was coming in through long. Now he's made his way up mid, and FNS is wrapping around as well as JhoW gets one onto Vixen. Heat! Oh, he got behind him. Okay. JhoW, they've got something cooking here. FNS has to go big. No, he drops. Yeah, I think the intel that you call is very important, but also the space, right? Like the denial of real estate. FNS gets caught in a bit of a precarious spot. He drops at the hands of Vixen, but here comes Victor. Victor with the showstopper up top. Able to get one onto Heat, but he's going to get cleaned up right back after. JhoW getting in on the action across mid, as well as members of Vivo Key just drop like flies across the map. Envy still with the numbers advantage. JhoW certainly worse for wear, but in a decent spot. NTK got nothing cooking. crashies gets 3, Envy are on the board. Mir's still lurking around. They understand, right? Victor has taken so much space late in the rounds on the opposite sides. You can almost expect that. murizzz reads it like a book, cleans him up, and now there's no pressure coming from that way. They can rotate off back towards A because murizzz is going to be able to waltz in for free.
And they just snuff out that mid-surge. Great hit by that orb from Vixen. Great Viper play to get the team mobilized and across the map. Remember, those calls coming in from JhoW. The soul of the squad, he says himself. If things aren't right, he wants to make it right.
Heat? Yeah, my gosh. Heat with the Blade Storm. He was cutting off the rotations, right? He was the one who was going to be problematic. He does just that as Marved is stuck between a rock and a hard place, able to take one with him, but he does eventually fall.
A bit of the gas wall being used now. This is Marv's. And everybody is just face to face on the other side of the wall. The first one from JhoW.
FNS has to bust a move too, man. He's got to get there. There was only short time, and his members are dropping on the side as NTK gets one as well. It's just going to be down to Victor, and yeah, he drops. Now FNS is going to show up late. He gets cleaned up, and they get the money from the plant. Off of that Viper's wall, if they go that way, at least historically, if it goes up, that's where they're going. Oh, no. It's going from bad to worse, Riv. FNS has no idea.
Oh, he let it go to the last second, too. Beautiful play by murizzz. Fakes the jump out. I think he got a tag on the fact that JhoW was there, so they know the operator's just on the other side. As the wall goes up again, they seem fearless going in, but JhoW on the money with his op.
Second notice come through as the spike goes down. What do Envy have in them? What do they do to turn the tides? Because this has been brutal of a beginning here for the North American representative, and it seems to be going from bad to worse. As JhoW's been cleaned up as well. Victor trying to dance around the smoke, nothing doing quite yet as the spike continues to tick away. There's no flank, there's nobody coming around. They're gonna have to brute force their way through this thing. crashies with a great start, but Victor drops. JhoW, yep, cleaning that up as well as the Blade Storm comes online. Marv slowly peeking his way around. No, when you're staring at 3 like that, or 2, excuse me, and 1 was just around the corner. Points as many as they can into his pockets to hopefully bring that Viper Spit online. You've got a couple additionally on the side of Envy, so you've got something cooking here, but I mean, like, Riv, where's the answer? Right? Like, what's the answer? Who are you looking to step up? Because Vivo Key, they just seem entirely unfazed.
Their first shots are on point, too. The confidence of an opening first shot goes round after round. You do not slow down, and we're seeing that here. JhoW's able to get a nice one to Vixen as they start the A-take.
Very well played by murizzz, wrapping around the corner at the exact time, but crashies good for 2 with the Sheriff. That's going to drop things down to a 2v2. Now crashies just 5 health. JhoW's going to clean up FNS. Again, that's like, man, the lurk just hasn't been there, right? Like, they've been able to have a beat on it the entire time. What kind of shot? Oh, crashies good for 4 with the Sheriff.
We talked about the 3Ks, the 4Ks, Doug.
Oh, the Raz
is gonna need a 5.
So much more difficult. Yeah, oh, but he's gonna upgrade a weapon. crashies has a chance for the ace! The Red Bull clutch from Envy! Retake, they're not worried about it, and for good reason. They have crashies, Hunter's Fury, they have the lockdown as well, and there's no counter on the other side for it, right? So they can play off a bit and then lean in on their ultimates to do just that, to get the kill onto JhoW. The spike is down, and now they're gonna be able to creep their way forward. FNS gets one across the middle of the map onto Vixen. NTK still hasn't gotten the spike down. Full numbers in favor of Envy. Of course, as I say that, Heat good for 1, not able to land the second. Gave her a haircut on the way out. Is he going to be able to land the second shot? Slowly, surely, trepidatiously working their way forward, but no, Victor good for 1 onto NTK. crashies, cleans up the last. Envy, get another one. They're gonna get in for free again. Heat, you highlighted him as probably one of the best.
Yeah.
I'd venture as far as to say maybe the best in Brazil, and you can tell with how he's played so far. You can certainly see where that claim comes from. Finds himself in a great spot too. Drone's cleared out. Excuse me, the dart is cleared out. Yay, drops already, and Heat's still in a great spot. Marv slowly creeping his way forward as the spike continues to take away. Just 2 members left on the side of Envy. Marved good for 1 though, as he gets his. Oh, just narrowly missing the second.
This is exactly what JhoW said in the beginning, right? He will be up front. He's in there behind enemy lines. He has always been in this spot, and he's more than happy to. Oh my God, ships in the night! You gotta be kidding me, they just crossed each other.
crashies once again in a clutch situation. NTK down to 1 health. Vixen full health, but there's just not enough time! There's not enough time! crashies good for the second one! But is he gonna get the defuse? No, there's just not enough time!
I mean, they're already just that, as you said, the wall being out really means that any one of them going through has to put themselves in an incredibly dangerous situation. Another follow-up shock, though. Great damage to start and take that armor off of JhoW.
All right, lockdown comes online, so you're either going to have to pull off of the site or go further in, right, to be able to clear out of some of that stuff. There aren't very many good options, so for Vivo Key, they're going to have to fight through this, and that looks like it's exactly what they're doing. Victor is able to take 1 out on the way. There was 1 player was detained, but take a look at the flank. Take a look at the flank! As Vixen wraps his way around, Vixen was behind the enemy lines. Marved able to take care of JhoW, however, as Vixen continues to creep his way forward. There is the defuse, though. The timing was not right. The play was there. The positioning was there.
That pressure isn't the same. You're doing different things in scrims.
Absolutely. We'll see what Envy can do on their pistol, on their attacking half. Hot and heavy going down towards A, but murizzz is already there, and we've talked about Arena in a pistol round and how devastating she can be. She's already started off with 2, looking to get 3. And oh my goodness, looking to get 4. As murizzz has already gotten 3, he's going to dismiss away.
Out of all his utility now, this is just going to be what he has in the tank to fight the 2 in front. Sees the leg of 1. That's going to be Victor going down. And they're just going to finalize this one on Marv. Playing it smart, playing it safe. Vixen finds that frag for the flawless Prime Gaming round.
They say second time is the charm, I believe, as they work their way towards B for a second time, and that's unfortunately not going to be the case this time around. Marved was able to get 1. It looks like they should be able to get the spike down as well, so financially, okay, you've got something cooking, but now you've got the remaining members of Vivo Key that have started to rotate over. murizzz is going to be the last one who's going to show up, but they don't have, I mean, there are no snake bites, right? There is no lineup, there's no nade, there's nothing to really cause problems with here as the spike has started. FNS good for 2 though.
30 seconds
Heat
left.
might get a shot at something here. There's a bit of a cross. The Roomba's there, but it's not going to be around for long as Victor isn't either. He gets cleaned up. Now they should have a very good idea with 20 seconds left that the hit is 1 on to B. FNS with the spike, looking to get it down. Oh, Ye's good for 2. The snake bite tags him up, but the spike does go down. There is the lockdown as well, and that's exactly what comes out. Ye has the blade storm to work with. This murizzz is working his way across the middle of the map, and Ye's waiting for it. Ye's waiting for it.
He literally dominated this entire time.
Oh my gosh, El Diablo's not winning any of these duels. And that's so big. That's such a big confidence play for murizzz, but Marved able to take care of him. Numbers advantage still in favor of Envy, albeit slight, but it's there as the spike continues to tick away. Vivo Key are going to have to bust a move here if they want a chance to win this round as Vixen creeping his way forward. FNS on the other side. He left alone with the op, not able to save it either. Yeah, he drops. Envy get to 7. But they've gotten space, right? They've gotten the site. But what they have lost is FNS.
Yeah, Vixen actually took quite a bit of damage on that splash through the wall, just on the other side of the garage. He heard that step when he went up. Marv takes down NTK.
The spike is still not down. It has been recollected as JhoW drops. All right, Marved is going to go ahead and drop the Viper's Pit, so they're looking to secure this round. They desperately need it. You've got the remaining members of Vivo Key. We're still really kind of playing off-site. Vixen's the only one who's close. The remaining 2 are mid. Vixen is good for it. On to Victor.
Left.
But it's still a 3v3 here. Ye does have the op. Spike still has not been planted.
Heat from the flank. Beautiful flank. Oh, my word.
Now, Heat still has plenty of health, so he's going to be able to reaggress. But the spike did finally go down, and it's going to be countered by their own Viper pit. So it's just going to be green gooey mess across your screen all over the place as you see him overlap almost perfectly, looking like a Venn diagram on your minimap. Good for it onto Marv, so that's going to drop theirs. That's going to give Vivo so much more room to work with. As Ye is weak, crashies 1 point away from having his Hunter's Fury online. Vixen's starting to get the tap. Vixen's looking to get it, and it doesn't matter. They're going to get the kills. The defuse will follow shortly thereafter. Vivo keyed.
Literally cat and mouse. Nobody's going to peek on this one. This is the patience we saw from both, or we're seeing from both teams. It continues, carries the look. Ye waits a little bit longer. He gets the upper hand. The spray coming in from JhoW.
Spike is not gone down yet, as Victor should be able to do so here shortly. You've also got murizzz on the opposite side of the map waiting to see if they're going to flip it, but no. Now that spike goes down, he knows he's going to have to rotate over. He's going to show up a bit late, but excellent from NTK. Let's wait. If they can get a little bit more help, maybe get a kill, then they can bring that Hunter's Fury online and cause some problems.
FNS with a fantastic watch towards mid. Already took one down. Does it through the Lear as well onto murizzz. And it looks like they'll back up just a little bit on this one, knowing they're quite safe. Ye's gonna find the final kill to bring it 10.
We've seen just how good murizzz can be with the Sheriff, and he kicks it off just in time as he's able to get 13 seconds left. Now for Envy, this is go time. You cannot wait much longer to get the spike down.
Word.
NTK drops, Victor gets the spike down, a little jiggle, a little shoulder, and my goodness, the cojones to do something like that.
Yes.
Get away with it. murizzz does drop heat with the Blade Storm, though. Looking to equalize things. The burst misses. He's going to be able to dash across. He's still working his way in as Victor drops. As it's just down to Vixen. Vixen in a 1v2.
Has that Vandal. He was able to drop FNS on the way over. Yeah, he's going to be looking high. He can come low, and they don't have the help yet. This is going to be a toss. Oh, why did you turn before he got her on the corner? Oh, no.
No space. You do have the Hunter's Fury. It's come out. And we did see a couple tags. It's going to be traded back out as JhoW and crashies both drop as dueling Hunter's Furies cause problems across the site. He gets the opshot onto Ye as he has had his number for it seems like the majority of the map. He's able to get a second one onto Victor as well. That op's still online, and now they've got a problem because you can see Vivo Keyed slowly but surely suffocating out the space that Envy have to work with. They've taken mid, they've taken A. You've only got space across B long, and guess what? You've got an op staring you down there as well. An excellent response from Vivo Keyed as Envy slowly try to claw their way back into this thing. They shut the damn door on them.
And it's a disgusting amount of pressure on Vivo Keyed in these rounds. And then they'll smother. The turret allows Envy to know, but now it's about setting up a garrison, and they haven't even made it in the site yet, Doug.
crashies able to trade one out, but he is in serious trouble as they're running at him as the lockdown, cancels out. Ye with the op. As you hear, the showstopper has come out as well. Victor drops at the hands of a snakebite of all things. The round has gone absolutely sideways for Envy. How many more chances do you have? How many more opportunities do you have if you're Envy to claw your way back into this thing? Ye, El Diablo finds himself in a 1v3. He's got a gun. Make that a 1v2 as he's cut noise. But they know he's there. The spike is in his hands.
So much time.
He's got the Blade Storm in his back pocket as well. Slowly creeping his way forward. Oh, but they've spotted him. They know where he is. Vixen's got his number. Ye just down to 18 health.
And look at this.
Brutal
30
spot.
seconds left.
Thinks he's being surrounded, gets shot at from behind, tries to identify a second player, but knows he's just alone and has to wonder where that flank is now coming from.
What's his play? I mean, at this point, you get the spike down for economy. But no, Ye jumps out, and NTK is waiting there. Vivo Keyed, excuse me, at map point. Ye, the one exception. He has a Marshal, but he does have that Blade Storm to work with. Victor looking to go in aggressive. Goes up top, and he drops. It's just aggression out of Envy, and it wasn't matched up by anything. He just gets popped right off the bat. Marved is so weak as well, but you're right. Ye has gotten him behind enemy lines with that Blade Storm in an excellent spot. I don't know that he spotted murizzz, though. I don't know if he spotted him, but he is going to drop at the hands of FNS. Marv trading it out. They have control of the site. They should be able to get the spike down. Vixen's going to save. We should be playing another round, and Riv, we need to start talking about the possibility of overtime here.
As you said, the Viper ult being up makes things a little harder. As Ye picks up another one. He's been able to do 2 rounds in a row with an operator, and he is the one to find the frag.
Yep, and that's key because it hasn't been that way for the majority of this map, right? Like, people have had Ye's number, but now Ye seems to be coming online. He's already gotten 3 with the operator. Envy looking to push the matter to extend the map to get to overtime. Marved able to put the finishing touches on what was a desperately needed round. Vixen with the op. in a 1v5. Spike goes down as well. He's good for one. But that's all it's going to be. Envy. But now, JhoW's going to get the spike down.
Spike planted.
And again, they are huddled in that site, trying to just give Envy a hug. Does not leaving.
It's just chaos.
Go against them now, Doug.
Crashies good for two. NTK's left alone. NTK on the flank. You've got two members left on the side of Envy, and they're both weak. The tap has started. Is he going to be able to get anything with the shock darts? Crashies trying to hold it!
He does have a dash, so he's going to be taking the aggressive peek once again. Nice shot by murizzz. Takes down El Diablo, and that's 2 down now for Envy. As we look for a possible overtime, another overtime round here. And yeah, that looks like it's going to be solidified in the last few shots, unless it's the man, the myth, the crashies. He's got a lot of work to do, and murizzz is feeling it more this round with the 3K.
So you've still got Heat holding that with the op. Vixen gets spotted. No, he switches out the knife at just the wrong time. But FNS does get traded out. And look at how deep Vivo Kid have gotten in on the B side of the map. You've really got a couple of members on the side of Envy who are in a brutal spot. You've got Marved and you've got Victor, both towards long as they're slowly being wrapped around these guys. We talk about being on an island, but that's big from Victor. Taking out Heat, getting that op offline. Marved is going to have to do the same. They've got to hold strong here. They've got to buy time for their teammates to show up, as they aren't rotating over yet.
Slow hold. I think they're worried that somebody is creeping around in mid. I mean, FNS is dead, so they have to wonder where everyone else is.
He's above him. If he doesn't cause any noise, he's going to be able to swing around and catch both of them at just the wrong time. There's crashies. He's able to get one, and he's going to dismiss away.
And he's going to create pressure. He's not trying to keep it. They hear him going through kitchen, though.
Victor with the showstopper. It's actually Ye who's able to get one. Ye gets the second one as well. Envy once again take the lead in overtime.
Everybody's getting a little bit of blip information on their mini-maps here as the peaks are going down. Marv trying to clear out that Jenny on right side. Does hear FNS running back and forth. murizzz goes down.
Freaking mad lad just swinging out there. Finds 2 people. But we'll see if NTK can make something else happen up top. No. Victor good for it. 3 members remain on the side of Vivo Kid, and this might be what does it. This might be where Envy find themselves out of this disaster of a map. Heat and Vixen, the last 2 remaining members of 4v2 in favor of Envy. Op in the hands of Heat, the best player in Brazil, in a position to clutch something out for North America, but no, he drops. It's just Vixen. Not gonna have anything there as well. The first overtime map at Brazil goes in favor of Envy. It was close, it was scary, but by golly, they walked away with the win. Heavy lean towards B, at least early on. You already see the wall has denied entry in through Octagon, so if they're going to get towards B, they're going to have to brute force their way in through Hookah, and so far so good, as 2 members of Vivo Kid have already dropped, but the telly has been taken, right? They're stuck. This is a terrible spot to be in because they're going to have to get through that to deal with it, and they're just like shooting fish in a barrel. They're going to have to rotate out of Hookah. And it seems to they have done that, but man, are they certainly worse for wear. Victor was down to 7 health. Ye and Marv were weak as well, but you know what? All good. But the dart was cleared out, and I mean, look at the spike, Riv. Look at where it is on the mini-map, right? Like, there's nothing going on. murizzz getting that opening pick into showers, and I think we're going to see a lot of fighting for that area of the map throughout this.
Marv got his ult orb. He's got his ult. Might have been looking for that, but again, the control, it looks like FNS and team do want shower control still. They are putting someone there. crashies is here, and it looks like this might be an end A if we do see that Victor's going to work his way to the right, and he does start to lean in.
No, they're going to pull off. I think they're going to pull off because take a look at the mini map. The spike is rotating away. Ye can drop in with Telly, and potentially if he gets a kill onto Heat, great, but no, they are going to pull off. They've gotten onto A for free. You see that FNS is already, I mean, he's working his way into pipes, and I love that from them, right?
That 3rd round getting locked in here as Ye picks up a frag for himself. The 2 kill here for FNS as he's always good for a couple in the pocket. Off. Oh, the peaks for Heat. Oh, actually baits out Pie to the face on Ye as it was supposed to be going in for murizzz. And FNS doing what he does best, just creeping, lurking in the minds of Vivo Kid right now.
And you see crashies is creeping in at the exact same time. If it goes sideways.
He couldn't believe he saw it.
Yep, no problem. As murizzz drops, now they have full control of U-Haul. The remaining members of Vivo Kid are going to have to rotate in through defender spawn, except for Showers. Now, Showers is a very important part here. FNS is able to hold fast there. Vixen, had he had a bit more teammates, can really apply a lot of pressure from there. But man, Envy are not leaving a single door open. There's no room.
This is just going to be a waited out as JhoW will not be hunted. is going to be able to get an operator. So they do recoup that. It's actually pretty big. Oh, no.
Oh.
Wait, what? For the peak, but now it's the B. Audio's been cut. And again, it's just like a reset. They do what they want.
Wow.
Looks like B will be the hit with Ye going down.
But I wonder if they pull off at this point, right? No, okay, so at this point, they just saw so much that they're going to pull off. NTK is good for it. The Vipers pick him down. NTK somehow gets another one onto Marved. Oh my gosh, NTK good for 3. The spike goes down, but you still have to get through FNS in a 1v4. The timing's bad, the timing's bad. He cleans up FNS, and as you see, that's exactly where they're headed. The drone, the Astra Stars, that's where they're going.
I feel like Heat has a really good read on this round, always watching where Ye was in the beginning, and is correct to keep his eyes there.
100 series coming out from NTK.
30 seconds left.
Little tag. They're going to have to push right back off. Ye's there, but they've gotten onto the site. This seems like a bit of a disjointed push as Ye's going to be rotating back around to short. They're going to have to fight for U-Haul control because they don't have it. Vixen is there to cause problems, but the spike has gone down. You see that Marved is, FNS is playing around his wall. Vixen holding fast. murizzz is going to get in on it as well as he cleans up Ye. FNS playing around his smoke. A 1v5.
He's trying to get out. Oh, just made it.
The tap, but nothing doing. Oh no, and it's actually Heat who lands a shot with the op from downtown. And this time, because of really where Envy wanted to play at the beginning, they were so heavily stacked that way. You swing around the corner and, well, hello, get a couple. But Ye with the op, Marv piles it on as well. And Envy are making a freaking wonderful round out of what looked like crap. They had, what, 3 pistols to work with?
Yeah.
And fight for showers, Heat with the op, but you're going to have a bit of a denial, but no, the smoke, yes, the Roomba was there, but that gets cleared out. The smoke was there as well to deny that, and he lands a shot anyway. Vixen's good for 2 as well.
Whew. These rounds are hard to call right off the bat. Just seeing 2 go down stops Envy in their tracks. Obviously, a 2v5 means they're looking for only the shots. He can't finish it. It was a great drive, but the putt didn't happen.
In the half, they're leaning towards B. They have a good bit of room to work with here, and here we go. The showstopper popped out the gravity. There was there, but it was a bit late. He gets one, but it's traded out. murizzz is going to drop shortly thereafter. Numbers advantage still in favor of Envy. The spike is going to come down as the ult follows shortly. Ult follows the spike. Got that a bit backwards, but the res is going to come out from NTK. Numbers advantage Vivo key. Cosmic Divide's coming too.
Quite a few ultimates to be used here on the final round. They know you need to at least get a tap, find out where the Sova's going to be. crashies now with not that great of a chances. Vivo keyed, absolutely obliterate Envy inside the site.
Okay, but crashies has the Hunter Siri on the other side of the wall, but he's not going to hear it tapped, right? NTK might stick it. The dart's there, but it's going to get cleared out. The Madman's going to stick it. Oh my gosh, he takes it right out of under their noses. Vivo key to take that last round in the half.
They haven't actually given up any info on early utility here. They're just going to walk into showers, though. Heat with a nice pickup onto Victor as they trade ghost shots through.
And like, that's what we're talking about, right? The fight for showers control. Now, for Vivo Key, it looks like they're going to try to brute force their way into A through short anyway, knowing they don't have control of that. And Envy are in a great spot to hold it. But again, are you going to know the guns are just too much? Right? There's just too much damn firepower. The wall's going to go up as well, so they should be able to get the spike down. Marv's stuck on the other side with a ghost. That's going to take forever to get through that thing. That's just an excellent start from Vivo Key. And again, plan A didn't work. They didn't get showers control.
Showers control was a little bit towards B. They figured there was no push coming, so heading back over towards A. And like you said, perseverance through that middle portion, figuring out where they actually could get the win in, and it was through short. Now pushing crashies and Marved into a tough spot here with 90 HP combined.
The tap. He's going to drop. JhoW cleans up the last as well. They're going to get some space there. They've already taken
rotation reaction
as well. Yep. And the thing is, they can't really easily flip the map here. The spike's not on long. There's no info of what's happening towards A. This is going to be a straight-up fight for B, and Ye's already opened it up with 2. And they have elbow control. The nice thing is it's been walled off, but they're going to be able to blast their way through that. Victor just waiting on the other side of the wall. Spike's not down yet. Oh, yay, 5 health, but crashies was there. A little surprise. The gravity was there as well to clean him up. As Victor gets onto it, FNS does as well. It was close, but another Prime Gaming flawless for Envy.
Never. No one's thinking any of those thoughts right now. Oh my god, they go for the orb and still come up with the frag. A little brazen there from Envy. murizzz, how are you alive?
Yeah, he blast packs his way all the way in, so he's back and behind. They've got the Viper Spit that they have to work around, but I think the important thing is Envy has Shower's control here, but of course, as I say that, one drops. This site has opened up like a cracked egg for Vivo Kid here as they're able to get in. Now they have Shower's control, but the one nuisance that you're going to have to deal with is FNS. That's not a safe space to go. You've got to deal with him, right? You can't just leave him there. JhoW with the plant, the spikes there. That's what I'm saying. It's exactly what I'm saying. You've got to stick to him, but FNS is in such an advantageous spot that he can handle anything thrown his way. But there's Heat rotating around. He's rotating around. He's good for one. JhoW's good for a second one as well as FNS has to push out now. FNS in the 1v1 with Heat. Heat's been cracked out of his mind, but FNS gonna be able to land the shots. The dink is there. Heat dashing around, the classics out. Spike ticking away.
Oh my God.
FNS just buying time. FNS, but it's Heat who wins the 3K to win the round. Are you kidding me?
Gonna try to do what he can to turn that up right now. They're heading towards, looking at heaven with that operator. They kind of just walked up and put all that down.
Whoa.
They were given a lot of space. Vixen takes down FNS right away.
And again, that's so big for Envy. They have to control Shower. But I guess do you if you've got Yay. Yay. He's already gotten 230 health. The Classic's not going to get anything done from that far, man. 3v3 as the spike ticks. They've got the res in the hands of JhoW. They also have the Cosmic Divide. Oh my gosh. Freaking Vivo Kid have everything to work with. They have the Hunter's Fury as well. And now they have the numbers advantage. Victor makes it a 2v2. Marved.
Saw him.
Yeah.
Saw him.
He spotted the barrel of the gun. Vixen in the 1v2. He's got a little bit to work with, but there's nothing doing there. Envy win the round. They're going to get the defuse, a 2-round lead. Cosmic Divide's going to be coming out. That's going to split things off. Excellent. From Envy. 13 seconds left.
Oh my
Goodness. But they've still got to get onto the site. They've still got to get the spike down. He's good for it with the Blade Storm as well. 7 seconds left. JhoW gets the spike down. Marved creeping his way forward through his own wall. Marved and Yay are able to get a couple as well as they stuff the attack. They're just leave NTK alone. A 1v3. Victor on the tap. He's up top above you. He's good for one, but that's all he's good for. As Marved wins the round for Envy, gets the last kill. Envy get to 11.
Vivo Kid doing a great job of keeping that in mind.
They're going to rotate off. Victor gets one on the way out. A parting gift, if you will. The problem is, Riv, if they do go into showers, guess who's there? Yay.
Still?
Yeah.
Still.
Right, exactly. With an op, and he's going to get the shot right in between his eyes.
Clean.
As NTK gets cleaned up. But the thing is, you've only got 36 seconds left. You're not on the telly side of the site, so you really kind of have to go to A here.
A huff of the blast pack. Victor finds a shot in Hookah. Could he open it up enough? He always is good for 1 or 2. If another one happens, then it could be the plant. 20 seconds left.
Oh, it's going to be
Marv's going to go down, but they didn't clear the extra one out. They didn't have site control, and that is imperative on Bind Day. Heat and the rest of the team. He'll go through a smoke no matter what. Flashes or not. Heat.
That's big. That's big, that's big. Okay, so Heat was able to get one. Victor trades it out. The spike is still down, right? So both teams have been a bit touch and go. NTK, after all of that kerfuffle, is able to get the ult orb. Now 1 away from having that Hunter's Fury online. Keep that in mind.
FNS's positioning let him hear the orb, so it's an early call for the team to know.
What?
Rotation for Victor might be late. This could be big damage for Vivo Kid if they can make it work inside. JhoW takes down FNS.
JhoW equaling things out. There's the Hunter's Fury come out as crashies gets it onto JhoW. A 3v1 Vixen. Looking to keep the map alive. The potential at upset alive for Vivo Kid, but in a 1v3, doesn't have a ton to work with. He's only got light armor. Left. And the thing is, they've got him boxed in. There's nowhere they can go. He can't do anything without them knowing. Yay's able to secure it. As we talked about previously, they were beaten, they were battered, but they walk away with the win.
Whew. Vivo Kid coming in strong, and in the end, Envy able to rout the strategies, the compositions that were brought to the table and find the win 2-0 here. And not the fashion I think they thought it was going to happen, or any of the NA fans around the world. So